What's up, YouTube? Let's get it, let's get it. So today we have a rare build pulling up on us. It is a pure lockdown defender. Now this was a rare, it's a pretty common build actually in 2K19, a lockdown defender. A lot of people had him at 6'10", small forward, even some at shooting guard. He's playing with a glass cleaning lock, so basically a 2-lock lineup. But the pure lockdown defender isn't that rare. I mean, it's not a common build this year. It's more of a rare thing. They're actually kind of tough to make where you actually get the name. You see I'm on my inside out play, Porch up on his glass cleaning lock, inside and an outside player. So let's see how we do against this. This man, I mean, he was talking crazy. I don't want to spoil the video yet, but let's just say this man was very confident in his ability to play defense. He knew 100% that he'd be able to lock me up and he'd be able to win the game with no offense, just pure defense. You see starting off right here, I'm trying to get some separation. He is bumpy. He is, that lockdown build, all those defensive badges, it definitely does what it does, If you make this pure lockdown build, and let me know if you guys want me to bring, a build video on this, if you guys are interested in making it. But if you make this lockdown build, you will definitely 100% be able to play defense, no doubt about it. You see here, I'm going for a fade, mistimed it slightly early. Unfortunately, we have to give them the ball. I'm telling Porchop, none of these guys can really shoot, so let's just pack the paint, not let them bully us, all that good stuff. So you see there, easy dunk by them to start off. Porchop go out of position. Let's see if we can get the ball back. Now, he is a shooting center, actually, apparently, so we're going to have to watch out on that. If anything, I'll be able to switch onto him, and Porchop can guard the paint on the lockdown. But you see here, he sells it with the mid-range white using the meter. Got to take that off, my man. We get the ball back. That lockdown is just feeding for the ball. I have no energy. Look at this. I had to kind of be tricky right there. I had to do a little hop jumper before I actually did the fade. Able to get points right there. But yeah, when this guy actually bumps into me, I lose all my energy. Actually, I'm able to get the backdoor on a pure lockdown defender. So, oh man, I can't believe he let that happen. I can't believe he wasn't able to get the steal out of the air. And you see this dude, he's playing high too. We figured he would. Who's going to try a backdoor play 2 times in a row? But that's exactly, that's how we're thinking. If we got the backdoor, we're going to take it. We're just going to get the easy points where it is. This pure lockdown, he actually got big bodied right there. I should have took the jumper. I take the one right there. It's kind of a bad release, 14% covered, but I'm able to hit it just because good timing. I keep the dead eye on bronze just for when people get the small contests like that, just to help hit it. Seeing if he'd give me the backdoor again. Luckily, I'm not. He bumps me just enough to make it to where the ball was going to go out of bounds, but I'm able to slither through there, get through, get the ball before it goes right out of bounds, and able to save the play. 2-13. So like I said, it's been a little bit ugly so far. Porchop goes corner right there, trying to get it to me without throwing a turnover to the pure lock. Let me give my opinions on the pure lock too, instead of just just talking about the gameplay. So the pure lock, basically, you're going to be a pure defensive point guard. With the lockdown pie chart you see he gets the steal right there, playing great defense. You're going to have a ton of defensive badges, and the finishing badges are going to be pretty decent too. You don't get like 15, 16 of those, so you can be pretty good at going inside, and you can be pretty good at defense. The thing that's going to make it a little bit tough though, ball handling wise, you can get 70 ball control, and you can, you can make it work as a point guard with this build, to be honest, if you're playing 2s, if you're playing 3s. But you need to have shooting. The one thing you're not going to be able to do with this build is shoot. Even if you max out all the shooting possible, you're only going to get a few shooting badges, and that's not going to be able to make you be a consistent shooter. So if you're using this build as a point guard, like this man is, you need to have an outside center at all times, and you got to kind of be crafty with your stuff. You see here, like he's got a lot of inside badges, but he's not really doing anything to me to actually, use those defensive badges to get in the paint, to dunk, all that good stuff. So you got to be crafty with it, put on some good layup packages, good dunk packages, be able to get hop steps, all that good stuff. You see here, his ball handling, he doesn't have the pro dribble moves. It seems like he does have back down punisher, so he's trying to just, post me up. It is a weird way to play for sure. You don't see a lot of guards doing that, but they're making it work so far. They have 8 points. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend this though as a point guard. If you guys haven't seen my ball hog video, like I said in that video, it is an interesting thing you could make. You could definitely make it work with an outside center, but you just gotta, you gotta be crafty with it. But I wouldn't recommend it as a point guard. It's not going to be the most efficient. If you want to make a pure lockdown build, I would definitely recommend making it like a bigger one. Making it like a small forward, 6'9". Even as a big man, you can go pure lock. Don't go too tall, because then you lose a lot of the athleticism, and that's one of the benefits of being a pure lockdown. I would say anywhere between 6'8 to 6'11, you can make this build. You could really be great as a big man, pick and roll, not pick and pop because you can't shoot, but just, you know, dominating the paint and being a cutter. You know, at one point, I mean, at a certain point, you can get contact dunks with this build depending on how you make it. I know I got a build at 6'9", you can get contact dunks with it, 6'10", you know, just tall enough to where you can't. So I would definitely, you know, that's why I keep preaching that 6'9" is probably the best height. And one weird thing about this too, just because this guy, you know, he's got all these defensive badges, he probably put some on rebounding. He's gonna have a super high rebounding as a guard, as a lockdown defender. So if he's playing with a post scorer, that's the only time that you might want to be a guard. Post scorer with this build, you can just kind of set paint as he, you know, Porkchop throws a bad pass. He's able to get the interception right there. You know, as a pure lockdown, you should think, you know, you shouldn't get any knock it out of bounds passes. It should all be good. You see here, that man goes to the paint, dunks. This dude is a little bit, you know, letting the big man do his thing, kind of, while he just kind of sits in the paint going for the rebound. That would work even better if he had some kind of pure stretch, pure post score. If you guys like running that lineup, if that's how you want to do it, that's good. BC here just posting up like he's doing right here with a pure lock with the finishing badges. It's not going to be the thing that works, you know, as much as he's trying. You see here, he was going to go for the back door. I go for the poke. I'm able to tip that, luckily, and then he's just spamming Porkchop. I get enough room finally right here to pull a three. Thank goodness I'm able to hit that and get my shot creating takeover, because it has been a struggle. These, you know, these defensive builds like this, you know, the pure lock are no joke. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually gonna be making a video on if you guys need, you know, if you guys need locks on the twos, and that's gonna be contradicting a little bit that I'm saying in this video. But let me just say, you know, if you're a pure lock point guard, other point guards are gonna feel it. You know, if I'm playing like an offensive threat with one defensive badge and I'm playing against this dude, I can definitely tell the difference. All the defensive badges you see here, he's able to get a red contest on my fade. That's something that rarely happens, and he's able to get all these tips that Porkchop keeps throwing. It is just tough to get through. He does a reverse right there, only an 8% covered. I'm actually surprised that missed. I'm trying to get the fade just to get some space. The big man comes out. I tell Porkchop I'm shooting a free board. Unfortunately, wrong bounce, you know, they're able to get it. 14-18. Like I said, this is not my most beautiful gameplay. I'm shooting 70% from the field. The man, the pure lock point guard is setting illegal screens on me when he's shooting right there. Really weird. I mean, let me say, you know, I'm shooting 7 for 10, so not the worst against a pure lock. But I was just, you know, this video is mainly just to show off this rare build, showing off all the crazy defensive stuff it can do. You see there, he's able to box out Porkchop, a 7'3" center with Hall of Fame rebounding badges. So it's definitely got its benefits. You know, on the twos, it's just making the game super long. Let me know, you know, if you guys are a lockdown, if you guys are able to pester point guards like this, if you're able to do crazy things like get rebounds over centers. And let me know what you guys' opinion on a pure lockdown build that can't shoot this year. If you guys would use it as a point guard, if you guys would use it maybe as a center, as a small forward, let me know. You see here, 16-18. At this point, my takeover's almost out. We need to get the ball, you know, we need to finish this game off, because if we keep missing, you know, they're going to get lucky. This man's going to be able to post me up and finally start hitting some of these. He's definitely got back down Punisher. It's not a lot I can do. 12% contested right there. Now it is 18-18. Finals, here it is, man. Let's see if we can get the stop for the win. We can't let the big man shoot. I'm able to poke right there. That man tried to go up for another contested layup. I doubt Porkchop. Unfortunately, he can't shoot. He gets it back to me. Sets a big righty right there. I got the space. I'm taking the green. Get him out of here. Guys, this is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.